gonna talk about?
No, we ain't gonna tell them what we talking about. We got some shit to talk. That's all we gonna say. Then we gonna get to that.
Alright, but WandaVision.
It was cool first two episodes.
First, I wanna say thank you, Marvel, for finally coming back. We needed you.
We needed y'all.
The streets were hungry. The streets was hungry for real.
For sure. Now we got WandaVision in here. Episode 1 and 2 drop. It was kind of a rough watch, man. For me, because that black and white aspect to it was kind of just trash. It made the show feel like it was an hour long and it was only 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was a hard sit through, especially on the rewatch.
Oh.
On the rewatch, it's a bad sit through.
It ain't worth it, but on me. But we got some good little topics to talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? Some good little Easter eggs, some good speculation on what might happen in the further episodes that's coming.
All right, so for one, I gotta throw this. We gotta throw this out at the jump.
Talking about
Mephisto. We got the Mephisto out there from the jump.
Yeah,
For those that don't know, Mephisto is the devil of Marvel, basically. Yeah. That's how we would keep it at that. And he is responsible for Wanda's kids that are gonna show up in this show.
Yeah, further episode is coming. Called Wiccan and Speed.
Yeah, those are twin sons that she manifested in the comics anyway. She manifested and then brought to life.
Yup. We got Sword. We got a good little, I ain't gonna say a good little team, but from the comic books it was a cool little scheme because it was the, what was it, Celeste? Was it Sentient?
Sentient weapons.
Yeah.
I forgot what the shit stand for. I forgot what the O and cause I know that is. Yeah. But anyway, Sword.
Probably gonna cut that part too. But yeah.
No, we gonna keep that in, nigga. Shit. We gonna keep that in, niggas need to know we human shit. We fucking up too. We ain't gonna remember. Y'all see what we on? Shit.
Yeah. But yeah, we gonna talk about a lot of that. And just we'll talk episode 1.
Alright, jumped off episode 1. Oh shit, Scrooge.
You good, that's on.
But yeah, episode 1. There's a key character y'all need to keep an eye on. Agnes.
Yeah, Agnes. I guess she's the next door neighbor. You know how every sitcom show got a next door neighbor that just pop up.
How'd you say it earlier? She feel kind of what? She forces herself on?
Yeah. She like a shenanigans. You know what I'm talking about? She just go pull up at your spot, man. You know what I'm talking about? She go
let herself in the door.
For sure. But
all in your business, want to know everything.
Yeah, want to know where you from, where your kids at, all type of stuff. You know, just weird questions for your first introduction to meet somebody. Yeah. But she has a kind of weird backstory that me and my brother
we just stumbled upon
that she
doing some research.
A witch.
She might be from the comics anyway. Her name was Agatha Harkness, I think.
Yeah,
don't quote me. Mm-hmm. Don't quote us. Mm-hmm. But Agatha Harkness. Yeah, no, that wasn't her name.
Harkness or
Harkness. I know we country, y'all probably can't understand that.
Yeah.
But Agatha Harkness is her name in the comics. Yeah. But her name is Agnes in the show. Yeah. And in the comics, she portrays herself as Wanda's friend, but she works for
Mephisto, aka the devil,
aka the bad guy of the show.
That's what he thinks.
Nah,
but at the same time, it's
see, and that's where Sword comes in. Yeah, because he probably thinks Sword the bad guy of the show, but I don't.
No, because like they on some inside op stuff, man. If y'all watched it all the way through episode 1 and seen the cliffhanger episode when they bagged out and showed how somebody was sitting behind the desk watching the TV show WandaVision, I guess they were taking notes. They had like little life signs.
Yeah, they had like little monitor basically, but they didn't have no names or nobody. But it was a red and a green.
Yeah.
For y'all to know the comics, Wanda is red and Vision is green.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't the red.
Well, Vision red and green, but that's beside the point.
For the old heads, Vision was green. That's all. It's just about. But yeah.
Then you got in the first episode there was a Easter egg that I didn't pick up on, but he brought it to my attention. Was the Stark toaster.
Yeah.
The Stark toaster in episode 1. That for one, that's just a reference to the Stark family.
Boy, Hank, shout out.
Nah,
it might not have been Hank because
that's not
be the
his
50s.
name. Hank is not Tony Stark's
That's name.
Fuck, nigga, now you got me.
And that ain't Hank?
No, that's Hank Pym. That's look at him, y'all. He fumbling. Now you got me over here.
We just gonna call him Papa Stark. You know what I'm talking about? We gonna throw no slander on him no more because I done do too much slander on him.
He about to get us canceled from the comic book community. We ain't even started yet. Boy, wildin'. But anyway, the Stark family. But it was beeping, and the beep sped up, and it was the first color in the show. It was a red light.
Beep.
It was beeping, and
started speeding up.
And he said that it was.
It's like I forgot exactly which movie it was.
Age of Ultron, by the way.
Alright, yeah. Man, this nigga.
He don't be on this shit, y'all.
He be stumbling too, man. But what the name? Yeah, she was talking to her brother. I for sure.
They was talking to Ultron, and he was telling them the story about how their parents died. In the building, their parents died in the bomb. They right next to them, but it didn't go off.
Yep, and it was a Stark Enterprise bomb.
And it was just beeping. And
that was
crazy. That was a call back to that.
Yeah, and you know what I'm talking about?
Her time in Sokovia. Yeah. Sokovia is a big thing in this. Damn, we should have led with that. Damn. Sokovia.
That's what I'm saying.
No, we're gonna let it go. We're gonna let our minds run, but they need to see all this.
Yeah.
All that, yeah. Y'all gonna see the in between talks. We still in the work in progress of getting all this together.
But back to you something.
But yeah, Sokovia is gonna be important to this because they gonna tie in. This is gonna tie in. It's gonna give us more backstory on Wanda for y'all that don't know or anything about Wanda.
WandaVision,
y'all gonna get a little backstory in this show. But also,
I keep saying WandaVision. When I'm saying her name, that's making me mad now. They shouldn't have named the TV show that because every time I say Wanda,
you want to say WandaVision.
Yeah, I'm end up saying Vision at the end. So my bad for slandering that too. But yeah, back to Wanda. She's having these. I'm not saying that she's having these paranoia-ish waves in this show.
Another thing, before he jumped this theory, y'all, because this is gonna make sense to everybody else that don't know what's going on. This show is loosely based off of the comic book House of M, where Wanda Maximoff, which is the Scarlet Witch, she created this
her own
basic little
reality.
Yeah, and basically when she wished away all the mutants, and she basically
hid everything,
creating her perfect life.
Yeah.
This is basically what she's doing. Her mind is she's in a I ain't gonna say a catatonic state, but she's like in a catatonic state. I don't know how else to put it. And she just like and she's manifesting these things.
I mean, she just like she really manipulating the world that she's living in. Like, was it episode 2? Mm-hmm. It's like a beekeeper. He come out of the sewers. And as soon as she see him, he turn around and look at her. She like, nope. Reverse everything to be with the one she loved at the end of it, because at the end of this, Vision is dead, y'all. Vision not alive. This ain't no prequel. This ain't no sequel. This ain't none of that. My boy ain't get wished back to life. None of that. This is all a mental game and a podcast at the same time. Because whoever is filming the WandaVision show.
Yeah, Sword. They're monitoring. I can't say that word. Monitoring that Wanda. That's cause like you said, Jimmy Woo, the Asian American police officer from Ant-Man, but he's in this show.
Yep.
And he
got something to do with Sword.
Yeah, because he works with Sword.
So Sword was even in.
Yeah, he was in Ant-Man.
See, I never noticed that Sword was in Ant-Man.
Sword is in Ant-Man.
I never knew that. I never knew. I thought this was the first time Sword was
Sword
introduced.
Sword is also I'm not even gonna put that out there. I don't even want to say that, but anyway.
Yeah, 'cause you might spill some beans.
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
And another thing. In this show, there's a character, the black lady. I don't know her actual name, but in the show, her name is Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, the little black girl from Captain
for those that
Marvel.
that watch actually know the Marvel stuff, she's the little black girl from Captain Marvel.
Yo, like I don't know what she has to do with anything that's going on, but right now she might be a double op. You know what I'm talking about? She might be working with these folks that's trying to manipulate, or I don't know what they're trying to do with Wanda. Are they trying to?
I think Sword is trying to help Wanda, but Wanda, because in the comics, Wanda wants to be in the perfect reality.
World. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And that's why when you said the Beekeeper came out, that's why I think she said no, because she knows that that's an outside source helping her. Yeah. Also, true. There was the little red helicopter in episode 2. In episode 2 earlier. It was red. She was fixing her house up. She heard helicopter noise outside.
Heard something boom.
And then heard something boom. Heard something hit the ground. She goes outside. There's a toy helicopter. It's still black and white in the show. But she picks the helicopter up, and it's a red helicopter. Red and yellow helicopter. She turns it over.
Logo.
And it has a sword logo on it.
Yep. So whatever's going on, I don't know how they breaking in though.
But however they're breaking in, her reality warping powers are changing them. That's why.
Yeah, to make them. Okay.
That's why it came in from the helicopter to the toy helicopter. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought you said.
And then that's why she reversed time.
Because they really didn't even show that the other scene for how the helicopter came into.
Yeah, all you do is hear it.
All you gonna do is hear it, boom, and she gonna walk outside a toy helicopter in the bushes, and then that weird ass neighbor, man.
And no, we got the whole town really. The whole town
for the children.
They have a.
For the children,
they're okay. In episode 2, man. They're doing a talent show for the high school. They're raising money for the children. Mind you, throughout the entire show, there's not been one child.
They've been in the swimming pool.
I'm talking about. They're not even in the background.
They've been in the community.
They just speak on the children.
You hear me?
And we think is because the only children that are supposed to be there are Wanda's kids.
So at the same time, like my brother was saying, Mephisto might be working his move like a fool right now. But at the same time, I just don't know, man.
I'm trying to tell you. I think this is a stretch. Like, when I say a stretch, I'm talking about Space Jam, Michael Jordan. Space Jam. Y'all know what I'm talking about. This is a stretch. I think Mephisto has Wanda, and he is manipulating all of this, and that's why. And I think Agnes is his agent.
Yeah, because like they even said something about the rabbit,
the rabbit, what was his name? Mr. Scratchers.
Yeah, Mr. Scratchers.
And Mr. Scratch, the rabbit's name in the show is Mr. Scratchers, and Mr. Scratch is another term for the devil.
So at the same time, my young boy got a point. That's what I'm saying. Like he might be in there.
We just said something about a rabbit. They ain't like a rabbit. Left field.
No,
I'm sorry, y'all. That rabbit makes sense if you watch the show.
But it's legit a rabbit. Like no.
Yeah, if y'all watch the show, we don't want to spoil too much of the show.
But at the same time, that's if y'all gonna have the patience to watch 2 back-to-back episodes in black and white.
Because if y'all want the spoilers, tell us. Hey, we'll tell you about everything that's going down.
Oh yeah, I'll spoil some shit like old milk for you, nigga. I'll leave might as well, because everybody not gonna put their eyes on it. Everybody.
You hear me? And that's what we here for. But this is for the people that are going to watch it. And
I mean.
And if you're curious about watching, this might give you a little nudge. But at the end of season 2, mind you, like you said, the entire town was saying for the children, episode 2. I said season 2.
Yeah.
My bad, but yeah.
Yeah, episode 2. Yeah, that was some weird shit.
Everybody was saying for the children. Then at the end of the episode, WandaVision, they back at the crib.
I forgot what she said. She said
they were just sitting there talking, and she said and then they were like,
they were just joking.
They were joking about for the children. And then
she
said some shit like the children wanted something, and then she got up.
Burrito belly, you know what I'm talking about? Like
baby bomb.
Yeah, ate 4 cans of baked beans. She's stuffed. You hear me?
So, and also at the end of this, we got the first glimpse of color for real. The entire world is now in color. So, episode 3 will be in color.
And we gotta remember this. These first 2 episodes was loosely based off of older TV shows.
Yeah.
From the 50s.
The first episode was
I forgot what.
Dick Van Dyke
and
Something I Love Lucy.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke and I Love Lucy. They were themed around those shows, with like the jokes and the gags and all that stuff.
And episode 2 was Bewitched. And it's just funny how I said that, and I was just in the room chilling, and I ain't never watched the episode of Bewitched in my life. I always remember the intro, because the intro was hard. I don't know why, but the intro of WandaVision was hard for remaking that. So that was dope for that too. And that little Easter egg how they put in, what's his name? The Grim Reaper?
In the show, when they were going through the ground.
Mm-hmm. It just be subtle little things. Just trust me, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, y'all.
Trust me, I didn't see it.
We ain't the keen eyes to catch it. We just
that one had to be paused. I ain't seen none of that. But,
yeah, man. See, episode 3 going.
Episode 3 goes. It's gonna
I think the kids is gonna come in episode 3 at the end, or the beginning of episode 4.
Well, I'm about to say, cause dang.
Think about it. Time gonna speed up.
Because they are going into another generation.
But that's what, okay. So it might be. Think about it. If it might be at the end of episode 4 that the kids show up, cause we didn't get the kids until the end of episode 2.
Yeah.
So we might not get the kids until the end of episode 4.
Yeah. Ain't gonna jump too far. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But let's get on this bull.
Hold on. We gonna introduce it because I'm gonna show these actors respect.
Oh yeah, 'cause they my boys. I don't know.
We're gonna be talking about the new movie on Netflix, Outside the Wire. It's a movie. When I tell y'all the premise of this movie, right? You can be like, yeah, this movie sound hard, don't it?
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. From if you watch the trailer, I'm gonna tell you from what we got for the trailer. In the far future, the all world militaries have been like they've integrated these robots into their military, into their armies and stuff.
Like the Navy
and all all I'm saying. And then but there's this drone pilot.
My boy Hart.
And if you watch Snowfall, that boy Franklin sang.
Frank, you know what I'm talking about?
Sang.
Yeah, that's all we gonna say.
But yeah, and if
it's crazy because how it started it was wild how it started.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
it was wild how it started because my boy Frank.
But basically the movie, what the movie seemed like it was gonna be about was this drone pilot that messed up has to team up with this cyborg.
First cyborg. African American.
Remember we said it was they just had the robots like actual robots. They looked like robots, and he was the first cyborg. And they supposed to team up, and it looked from what it looked like, it's something like they were to take down some Russian, some Russian terrorists.
Yeah. But boy,
did they lead us a fucking stray.
Do you hear me? Boy, they let us down the trail with no water. But at the end of, but like I said, like the beginning, My boy Hart, he had to make a bad decision. I can say a bad decision, but he had to make a decision that cost him. That cost him. You know what I'm saying? It cost him.
He shouldn't have made it.
It cost him.
It wasn't his call.
It cost him. But hey, you see he's behind us.
They would have made him. They would have made his calls.
You talking about Phil Jackson was like, hey, nah, I got it.
But
So Hart literally, he made that decision of like, let me take out this armored truck. It look like somebody's armed in there. 2 of our people are down there. I'm gonna save 38 of us. Sounds like a good number to me. In my eyes, it sounds like a good number to me too. So, you know, he did what he had to do. He got kicked out of it. I don't know where he went. I don't know if it was like a boot camp or
he got shit to do. He had to go wherever bro was. That's where he was.
Like,
Oh, and
where
the cyborg is the dude that's playing the cyborg is Anthony Mackie, who is also Falcon in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Shout out to my boy.
Yeah, that's my dog.
But yeah, he's the first black cyborg. You know what I'm saying? The face of America, the face of
the war,
of a continuing war, and that's something that I just show off the rip was not rocking with, because it went left field after that. I'm like, hold on, black man, face of war, can't be. Cyborg can't be. Manipulation. It sounded like straight manipulation to me, man. I wasn't rocking, but it was cool. Like you think he manipulated Hart?
Yeah, he definitely did. But we spoiling this movie. This movie trash. But
it's doo-doo.
Because the cyborg's name is Leo.
Yeah.
Leo, he basically tricked bro into
doing some dirt.
Into doing some dirty shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some undercover shit to get what was it?
To get some nukes. Because that's what Hart thought he was doing. He thought he was coming in to help him stop the Russian terrorists from setting off the U.S.'s nukes. But no, it was Russia's nukes. It was Russia's nukes from the Cold War.
Oh, so
but he had to
get them codes. That's what it was.
But the Russian terrorists were trying to. I'm not gonna keep calling them terrorists but that's what they were saying in the movie.
Yeah.
But the Russians was trying to get them in and shoot them from what I think was the United States. I think that's what they were trying to do. No, they were just trying to take over Russia. I think that's what
it was something.
I think they were trying to take over Russia.
Same time. But no, because the bombs was going to. Because they was gonna spike them out straight to America. Because remember when they was in that Anthony Mackie and dude that Hart was calling him by their real name and shit.
But
Leo and Hart was in the little, and when they first met in them chambers, and he was telling them about the nukes, and he was like, hey, it's certain key spots that the Russian terrorists get their hands on these nukes. They either gonna hit Washington D.C., California, and New York, and that transpired all the way into the end of the movie. Where Leo got the codes. And he was about to be the one that did that to show America, his creators, that it was not right. In my eyes, that's what he was doing, that it wasn't right for him to be the face of war, of a continuing war, and being the first black cyborg to be made. So he wanted to show them, like, hey, your creations will screw you over in the end. So but at the end of the day, that movie was Garbino.
Yeah.
Frank, my boy Hart was acting like pure.
But he was a drone pilot that was never in combat. He was a drone pilot that was never in combat and was thrown next to a cyborg that was known as the best soldier in the war.
True.
But we left that part out.
Yeah, true. Because he was doing some Captain America type shit in that movie. When he jumped through that back window, that had me in the room.
No, I'm trying to tell you, when he jumped through that side window and shot bro through the head, I was like, yeah, he really with the shits. Like, don't get me wrong. The movie got some solid action.
On me, it do. It got some good action points. But the storyline is everywhere. You're not going to be able to pay attention for an hour and 50 minutes on that.
No, that's too, hour and 50 minutes.
Hour and 50 minutes. You're probably not going to be able to sit through a whole movie of Nothing. It's a whole bunch of chatter, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of, this guy want to do this guy want to do this. Oh, introduce this lady, she wants to do this. Oh, she don't know what's going on. Oh, Hart gonna snitch about everything my boy Leo put him down on. Oh, Leo go get the numbers and, hey, but now he did light him up though on that nuke. He said these are some rounds. He said, I'll go through a car. Plugging him. Plugging him. I was okay. I was alright, Frank. But yeah, but after that, it was really trash. Like, I think it took me 2 days to watch that. Literally.
Yeah, it just wasn't. It just wasn't what I was expecting at all.
Man.
At all.
It was lucky trash. I wasn't down with it at all. I'm mad how they introduced it to me from the damn trailer. Cause I'm thinking it was about to be some business going down.
I'm thinking it's about to be like on some like, you know, y'all know what I mean, like
Robot.
Yeah,
Robot. Literally.
This gonna be
literally.
We gonna go hack and slack through these other dudes.
Nigga. This is what they tried to do. They tried to iRobot that bitch.
Maybe I don't.
You don't remember?
I gotta remember like iRobot, nigga. Maybe I don't remember what happened.
Y'all seen iRobot? Will Smith was the first. I ain't say the first droid, but that nigga was a robot in that.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about.
Yeah. I do remember.
There was some crazy shit going down. But I ain't. That's just me talking. You know what I'm saying? And that literally just in my head. I was like, ooh. Like, hold on, Will Smith was a cyborg, nigga. Hold on, you know, I'm gonna play my young bull out, nigga. So, but nah, it was a
solid movie. If I give it a rating, I'll probably give it like a 6.
6.
Yeah, I give it like a 6.
You give it a little too much.
Yeah, I give it like a 6.
You give it a 6 because your boy is in?
Nah, I give it a 6 because the action in the movie was good. The action in the movie was good. You can't lie and say
the action was cool. The action the only thing that had me in there.
And that's why I'm giving it a 6 because it was an action movie. That's honestly that's one of why I wanted to watch it, to see some action, and the action in it was good. So I'll give it a 6. The storyline is the only reason why it's at a 6.
I probably have to give it a 5.
Now I probably have to get a 5. I probably have to give it a 5.
I probably give it a 5.5.
Yeah, I probably have to give it a 5 simply because I can't I came in halfway thinking just straight action. So
I'm thinking the first 5 minutes was gonna be heat. After my boy Hart did what he did, I'm thinking it's gonna be straight action. And it was some action, but it was manipulation.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot of. It was
a whole bunch of manipulation. And it was kind of trash. Storyline was trash. The fact that my boy had to be the black cyborg for the war, trash. WandaVision, they got 6-minute endings. Trash.
No credits.
Had me mad. I'm glad I spoke on it. Had me mad. I'm sitting there for cool, man. I clicked off of it. I was like, okay, 6 minutes. Hold on, some heat about to drop, nigga. You know, they all got some plot lines for us.
Nah, that was the heat. The little scream.
Yeah,
that was the heat.
Yeah, in the first episode, but after that, second episode, they had it.
The beekeeper thing was the heat.
Man,
I'm trying to tell you.
It was heat, but it was. Man, you know what Marvel do.
I'm trying to tell you, they gonna leave the post-credit scene.
But at the same time, it is a pandemic out here, so they probably ain't just out here doing the most. Cause they was doing the most. They could have did some Mandalorian type.
But that's why I say I think they're gonna say that for the last episode.
I wish we could talk about Mandalorian, man. Oh, Mandalorian, that's my shit.
It's all right, man. We'll bring him in on another time. We can still talk about that. That'll be part of the pod.
Oh yeah, we just in here chilling. Yeah.
But nah, man. Appreciate y'all for coming to sit down, chopping it up with us.
Yeah.
Listen to us ramble about something we think we know about.
Yeah. I'm talking about appreciate y'all, man.
Tune in next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.